we had just had a live show the other night, and we watched your Baker 3 part. Man,
it's good.
So good.
It was a treat.
Thank you guys.
Do you ever pop that in? You ever pop that in and just have a little reminiscing?
No, I do
party?
watch Baker 3 for sure.
Really?
Baker 3 is a good one.
Baker.
Baker. I mean, there's a lot of good skating in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. When you were Baker 3, I mean, let's just talk about it really quickly because, I mean, you've been in all the Monumental videos. We were just talking about also lighting up Wilshire 15,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about how sometimes everybody would, pay off the security guards or buy them dinner or like, more or less
That's
not.
a cool one. Buy him dinner. Like, hey, you want to go to dinner?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
take you out to get some steak later. You
But-
really get to know the
option.
security guard there.
That's right.
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
What was it like skating at night there, like the the Wilshire 15? Like, were you guys skating there all night? Was it all night
I think
affairs?
if you went after 12, you had more luck with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that session for the tray flip was well into the morning, early morning.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 2:30ish, I think, by the time we started skating.
Okay.
With
Yeah.
other people too? It was like a bunch of you guys, or just like
No, it was. I was hanging out with Dustin Dolan, and we were just having some beers, and then he had asked me when I was going to go back and do that because I had tried it, and they got a photo of it, and I always hated when they would post a photo that you didn't land something. I mean, there was people out there that would just go get a poser photo and be like,
dang.
hey, here you go, post that. It's like, no, you have to land it, right?
Right.
So however they did that to me, and so I had to go back and do it. no
Whoa,
matter
whoa,
what.
whoa.
That's the setup.
Did you say you were drinking beers and went and did that?
Yeah.
You were drinking beers and you tray
Bro, this is
flipped.
Baker 3, dude. Yeah. You don't know how you're
let's be
talking
honest.
to, Kelly.
I had a long period of break in between. It wasn't like let's get drunk the whole night and then go show up at Wilshire.
But I picture Wilshire 15. You're lighting it up. I feel like people are drinking and smoking weed there all night.
Yeah, we had all the buds across the
See?
street.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all there chilling.
Exactly.
They were loving it.
And so you went back, and how many tries did it take you? 2:30 in the morning.
I don't
That's
know.
so
There was a
crazy.
Beagle tapes on it, but it was kind of crazy because we got there and it was a little bit windy, and so Beagle busted out his lights, and one of them fell and it broke, like shattered from the wind. He got it up there and then the wind blew it over.
Right.
So he's like, Herm, I'm so sorry. He's like, there's only 2 lights.
And you're like, that's all I need.
There's going to be no light on the roll up.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like, I can get the whole rest of it, but there would be no light on the roll up. I was like, it's already got some lights up here. It's not too bad,
So it didn't affect you.
No, I wasn't really worried about it. All I kept thinking the whole time was like, damn, I have to fucking do this 360 flip down the 15.
Because it's already been published.
I'm not really worried. I was like, it could have been raining and all this shit. I probably would have been like, nope, I have to do it because we're here,
Was there any other instances? Because that did happen quite often. They would run a photo.
I know it would happen very often,
Yeah.
but I was not really. I think that might have been one of the only times that it happened.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't put yourself in that situation.
And then I was
too
like,
many times.
I was like, guys, look, I can't leave here because they might randomly, but you know how it is. Crunch time comes in and they're like, ad needs to be put in by 5 p.m. and not tonight, or else we got no ad in the magazine. So I'm sure that's probably how that one went.
Right.
And actually, I take it back. I don't even think they ran it in an ad at first. They did
Maybe it's like
a big massive. The first time I had found out about it, they did a big, huge poster at the trade show.
Oh, good.
Oh,
You know how you
wow.
walk in and you see all the posters outside, and I walk up, I'm like, what? I was like, guys, I didn't even land that.
Yeah,
I was like,
right.
I literally, I think I tried it that night one time. Lance Dawes got a photo. No, maybe it wasn't Lance Dawes. I don't know who got the first photo, actually. There was 2 different photographers. I know Lance was there, I think, on the second one.
Damn, two different photographers, kind of gnarly, dude.
Well, the first time I was there, it was a different photographer, and I only tried it one time.
But like, wouldn't you normally go back with the same dude?
Well, I guess, I should have. Right?
Sometimes.
Kind of like,
Well, it seems like the first dude already ran the photo.
And
so.
he probably was sleeping. It was like, it was late at night. It was like 2:30 in the morning, like I was saying,
Yeah.
So
you had no idea this was gonna they were gonna run that photo anyway.
Spontaneous.
Yeah.
I had no idea they were going to run that photo.
Yeah.
No, I had no idea. So, and then I think I have an old school folder that old school folder, and that's on the back of it.
Wow.
the 3 flip. So I'm like, wow, you guys went pretty far with it. You know, people are in school like, man, I can't wait to see that 360 flip one day. You know,
in a video.
and it's not even.
The pressure was
been
on,
done.
bro.
I'll
It
tell you
was
though,
on.
the
yeah,
one that
for
you
sure.
did was so good though. Man, you
Thank
caught
you.
that thing, and it was. I mean, that Wilshire 15. It's not small. That thing is.
For a 15, it's kind of small.
I mean, that
Yeah.
thing's pretty
I'm gonna be
big
honest
though.
with you, it's a
I've
perfect 15.
yeah.
I could take you to some 15s that I probably for sure couldn't 360 flip.
I mean, I'm sure there are, but it was good.
And no offense to
good
Wilshire,
trade.
everybody
Yeah,
hates
yeah.
it. We
Well-
all know, but that is a perfect 15 stair.
Right.
What were the sessions like back then? Would you normally skate it by yourself, or would you be like a group of dudes?
The 10 weed session with people all the time, like but the 15 is usually like strictly to business,
Yeah.
you know.
But like-
And I remember I would I wouldn't go up to the window. You know how there's the 2 sections. You got kind of a block, but if you want to go to where the window is because it gives you more runway.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just throwing down from the.
How far is that run up from that thing to the 15? You
I
think?
don't know, but it kind of you could see it there.
Oh,
I
okay.
know that, like maybe the viewers can't see it, but
No, they can see it.
yeah. So there's a good amount there, but yeah, I don't know. I just kind of threw my board down from there, and so you could kind of judge it off that. It's more of a steep set of stairs, so you don't need that much speed to.
There's Lance Dawes.
It's the drop.
Yeah, see, there's Dawes.
Yeah.
Oh, so is this the first time you went to try it?
This is my second time around.
Oh.
This is the 2:30
This is the one
in the
you made
morning,
it, right?
yeah. And Dustin's up there filming the second angle up on the ledge up top.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Didn't
That's
you,
so funny,
didn't you go
man.
and try another trick after? Or was
And
that?
I went to try to. I went to Staples Center 18 after this.
Oh, you did. You were a juice, Tom.
Fired up. I was like, if I just 360 with fucking 15 stairs, I was like, I could probably easily kick with 18.
Oh
Dude,
my
Did
God,
you
that's
try?
so sick.
Oh, so you.
I went there to try to kick flip it, and then I think I got there, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to 180 it. And then they're all. I was like, I'm gonna ollie it first, and then I just got smoked on all of the ollies. And then I realized I was all, fuck. If I just ollied that thing, then I would have been stoked, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hindsight.
Like it didn't need to 180.
I
it
feel
or
like I
kick
remember
flip
you
it.
telling me this story before this came out, where you're like, dude, after that I skated the what is
Just
it, a
so
19
juiced
or something
on-
at Staples Center? I was like, what?
Yeah, I think it's
so
8. I think it was 18. I don't know what it is, but yeah, that right there, sticking it, you know, it's going down already.
Right.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all right, we're good, we're chilling.
And we were also
I
talking
love it.
too about the video part as well, because like you had multiple hard flips, right? You hard flipped a double set, hard flipped a gap, hard flipped the Mac before.
Safe to say, I like hard flips.
Right, but I
They're good
think,
though.
But I think like as time went on, people got more, you know. Oh, well, I already have a hard flip. I have this, but I thought back then you were probably just skating. You weren't even counting the hard flips you did. You were just skating.
Yeah, it's like the kid mentality. When we were younger, we would go to spots and we'd do every single trick you possibly could. You know, all of us, we'd all
Yeah.
do as many tricks as possible. And it's like I don't even care
It's
about.
like you're rifling off the hard flip, then
Oh,
you're
yeah.
trying the tray flip.
Well, if you're
then
gonna do
trying,
anything
the
on it,
switch
why don't you
frontside
just start
flip.
with your basics,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Right.
like,
You know, just start with your basics.
well, you did. What did you do at the Mach before block? It was like hard flip, but
Oh.
then you did nollie.
No,
Yeah,
we
so
weren't,
that
yeah.
was the cool thing about Machpa though, because that's a just straight drop.
Yeah, it's
And
nice.
so there's there's like the 5 or the 4 stair or 5 stair after you know you did the ollie over manual or whatever.
where I did?
Switch flip over to manual. Yeah,
on the
Machpa.
plaza section.
So on the plaza section,
Yeah.
they're down. There's that 4 stair or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
I was trying to learn nollie where heel flips on that,
Oh.
and I couldn't get it to like float around and like come around, you know, because I just kept landing sideways and slipping out, and
You were trying to learn it,
I was literally trying to learn it there. Yeah,
Wow.
and then you just went to the floor.
yeah. So no, I
More
yeah.
hang time.
I told
more time you're in
I
the air,
told
you got more.
you and Bowen was like, I was like, hey, you and Bowman, he was like filming me, and he goes, he's like, you should just try it down the 4 block because it's got more height.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, yeah, because I was already wanted to film the 2 tricks with him, but I was just trying to learn the nollie ward heel, and then you
Bro.
see how
That-
much
that's
later it is in
learning.
the day right there.
Bro,
Yeah, that was my first nollie ward heel I ever successfully landed.
you look like you
Ever.
handled
Ever
that.
down a set of stairs.
Oh, I've gone
Gnarly, dude.
stairs. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude.
No, I was able to kind of flip them on the flat and
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
But that kind of came your trick after a while.
Oh, I got psyched on that.
Yeah.
Trick after that. Yeah.
Doing over
Dude.
tables and shit.
now this look on your face makes more sense, knowing that you were trying to learn it over here, and then
Yeah.
you went back and just did it. Right
It was
here.
a
You're
lot.
like, ah,
it was a lot
I
of
got
work
it.
too, and you could see at how much the day changed. It was more earlier in the day on those
Yeah, it was
tricks.
brighter.
And then, I mean, you can't really obviously
Wow.
tell, I guess, but I remember it being like a battle.
Damn,
And Ewan was not filming at Fisheye at that point. He was like, "Oh, I'll just go film at Longlands because he's over here just learning this trick." You know?
right.
So it might not even happen.
I think it was better that he did film at Long Lens because I think that justified how you did it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it really
Yeah,
helped
dude.
it out a lot.
Did.
Big
And plus,
time.
the other two tricks were fisheye.
Kind of landed on the nose on
Got
that
the
one.
thing.
And didn't really
I wish
realize
when I
it.
learned things that look like that.
But you're the bro.
it's
You're the
like-
same. That like I skate with you when remember we did the Des Moines.
Des Moines, yeah. The Manny Mania and
Dude,
stuff.
you were killing it on that.
Oh,
you
yeah.
were doing that huge flat gap.
Yeah, you guys were like manual buddies, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
He surpassed a little bit though. He
Just
took it
a
to
little bit.
I mean, bro,
No,
this
yeah.
dude's
quite a
doing
bit.
this dude's doing crazy manual tricks in contests. That's what I'm saying. Like,
He did switch flip manual on the stage for a joke.
okay,
Oh,
relax, relax, buddy, relax.
Did you ever?
That was
Let's
a
say, bro,
insult.
fucking, this is what I'm dealing with here, Brian.
Jeez.
Unbelievable.
Are they
Was it
always
on
that
the
mean to you?
Disrespect.
Was it on the show that I told you about when I sent the sponsor tape to Deluxe, and then Darren Howard was like, he told me that I reminded him of you.
Yes, I think that
So
was it.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
heard this.
Sick.
So I sent a tape to Deluxe for, just little kid like, oh, team manager, I want him to see my footage, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I just got a reply from Darren, and he was like, "You remind me of a young Chris Roberts." And I was like, I don't
Who's Chris
remember all the-
Roberts?
I didn't know who Chris was.
Oh, wait,
I literally didn't know.
wait.
No, I'm serious. I was like, I was bummed because I
That's
was like,
funny.
who's this dude? Like, what? I literally was like, what does that even mean? I thought it was like backhanded. I don't know. I didn't know
Yeah,
what to
that's
think.
funny.
But it's funny. I
That's so
remember
cool.
telling him that. I didn't know if it was on the show.
Little did you know that that was the best compliment you could
Yeah.
ever receive. In
You're
your
like,
life,
so
you
does that
know?
mean I'm on the team?
Yeah. Right.